We have been looking for this girl all day long. Come on, baby. She got out of the cage and she come all the way to the backwoods into Jason's hunting blind, tore it to pieces, and she's in active labor as we speak. We are trying to coax her out of the woods with some food because she can't stay back here. We do have coyotes and she is 100% defenseless. So we're going to be having babies soon. Bless her heart, she's full of milk and she is ready to pop and she's in pain. But she sure does want this food. Come on, baby. I know I hate making you walk, I do. But if we don't get you back, you can get hurt back here. We can't have you back here having piglets with the coyotes. We gotta have you safe, Mama. Sweet baby. She really gave us a scare. We were worried to death about her. He is about to be a father. He has got our two lovely ladies over here with child. We've got Fancy, the black one. Daisy is the white spotted one, even though she is no longer white. She is completely muddy. Jason and I have been doing a lot of work in the pig pen, trying to get it cleaned up. As y'all know, it's an old foundation for a house. So we still have some concrete blocks that was for the foundation of the house that we're trying to tear down and move out. But Jason, with the help of a good friend Toby, has built a new pig shelter. They were kicking Abraham out, and with all the piggies coming, we need some more room for them. They absolutely love their pig shelter. They've kind of traded in the old small one and been sleeping in this one. We've also dug them out a big old mud pit. Just got in here with some old brute and strength and dug out a big old hole. We filled it full of water and they absolutely love it. That's why Daisy over there is no longer white. She's brown. They stay in that mud pit. But we were going to let y'all see the lovely ladies so we can show you before and after. Poor little Fancy over there is swollen so much she is just barely making it around. We can already tell she has milk in and her teats are swollen. So we're expecting them anytime. We're keeping a check on her throughout the night and constantly watching for different changes in her. So hopefully we'll have some piggies soon and Abraham will be a father of 2 litters. So I tell you, we got him and he done his work within 5 minutes. So he's been a good boy. What you doing, Mama? I just washed all that mud off of you and look at you. You hear her belly dragging. She's such a cutie. Watch her knock over that water in 2 seconds. Okay guys, this is our new pig shelter. We just made it 3 walls. Pretty big. They don't really need it enclosed in. It is hot here in Tennessee. Like I said, it's already 95 and above and it's still springtime. We just put some tin for the top, 3 good sides, and they absolutely love this thing. They've already been nesting with their straw. This over here is their hoe that we have built. We still got, of course, a lot of stuff we're moving out, so disregard the concrete piles. They are rocks that we are moving out of the pig pen. It's just been a lot of work that we do here on the hillside to catch up. Here's Miss Fancy. Hey, Miss Fancy. She is caked in mud, still wet from being in the pig mud hole. There's Abraham, little Abraham. He is half the size of the girls. He likes them big. You like them chunky, don't you, baby? Yeah, you think I got food. Miss Fancy. She's such a good girl. I like her, Fancy. She's a jumper. We have had to put so much work into upping the walls because she is a leaper. She will jump over the walls. I've never seen a big old pig leap like this, like she does. But she is big and swollen, and bless her heart, her teeth are dragging the ground. You're ready to have them babies, ain't you? Yes, you are. What is that, huh? What is that, Mama? I got you some watermelon, Lake. I got you some watermelon in the house. We do spoil our girls. And Abraham, we spoil them very much. Over here, we had what used to be a white pig, but she is covered in mud. Hey, Daisy. How are you, Mama? Yeah, you think I got food too? They are ready to eat. They're always ready to eat. But they know they get fed all the time, and I give them watermelon and apples, and we love our girls. And our boy, Avy. She's also quite big. She is swollen and ready to have it. She's a little bit more shy than Fancy. Fancy will let you play with her more. She's not as far along as Fancy is from what we can tell. But she is swollen, and you can tell she is not with child, with Piggy. Daisy, sorry, baby. Yes, you need a bath. Yesterday I got the water hose in here on them and cooled them down with that. They loved that, but they got washed off, and it didn't take them 24 hours to get caked in mud again. They love the mud hole. You can tell they got plenty of room out here in it. That's the old little pig shack that I built. It was one of my first building projects. It's kind of bleh. It don't look that great. It is coming apart, so Jason did invest and build a better one for them. Abraham, hey precious. Hey baby. Abraham. We named him Abraham because we figured he was going to be the father of many piggies. But some people's also pointed out Abraham, H-A-M, for ham. So it could go either way. Fancy's pretty nice too, and Fancy loves him, and he pretty much leans towards Fancy more. She's nicer. Miss Daisy over there is a butt to him. She chases him off and won't let him in the house. We do let our girls free roam quite a bit. Hey, Mama. You need a bath. I'm gonna wash you off with the water hose later. One way that I've learned that you could tell that pigs are pregnant, she's gonna turn on me and not let me get behind her. I don't mean to talk, but this is her little vagina. And you know, with girls, they're what I call spikes. And when you know we're not sure if they're pregnant, their spikes usually point straight down towards the ground and inside to them, towards them. But because they're so big and heavy, their spikes start to point out. And that's the way you can tell they're pregnant. You know, they don't make, well, they do make piggy pregnancy tests, but you have to order them from China. Yeah. And I think it's going to be quite hard to run after a pig behind her and see if you can catch some pee to test her. Bless her heart. I know you're miserable. You are ready for them babies to come, aren't you, sweetheart? Yes. I love you. Oh, I love you. You want to go get you some watermelon? Huh? You want some watermelon? Look at that mud. They love it. Their skin's quite soft. It's not flaky. It's just a lot of mud. Jason and I not only give them their many pig food, but we do give them this powdered vitamin. It's a skin vitamin that helps them keep their skin soft and supple, even though you can't tell right now. Is you gonna be a daddy? Huh, baby? Is you gonna be a daddy? You look so funny. Yes, you do. You look so funny. Yes, you do. I love you. I love you. And over there's Miss Daisy. Sometimes she's a sourpuss. But I guess being at the end of a pregnancy in the 90-degree heat, what else can you expect? You see her udder. She is really. Oh, you got me rubbing that belly. Oh, she can't handle it. We love our pigs here. Hey, Mama. We're gonna come over here to you. I know, you want me just to leave you alone, but I'm not gonna leave you alone. Where's your food? Huh? I'll feed you in just a minute. Yes, I will. I'll feed you in just a minute, I promise. Them big old jowls. Oh, I'm sorry. Look at them big old jowls. Jason and I are ready for some piggies. We're going to keep a couple. We're going to keep a male, because after this we are going to separate them. We can't continue to have our girls just go after one pregnancy after another. They do need a break in between. So we are going to take Abraham and move him, but we're going to keep one of the male pigs so he'll have company and he won't be by himself. But we are going to keep 2 female pigs. Jason and I have always wanted female pigs that live inside the cabin with us. They are extremely smart pigs. Like I was saying, Jason and I are keeping 1 male so we can keep with our Abraham back there because we're separating them. And then we're keeping 2 females. We are wanting some inside piggies that we could take inside the cabin with us. I used to have one that was from Fancy's first litter, my Simon, and unfortunately he didn't make it through a surgery, which was being fixed. He had a bad condition that ended up costing his life. It was a very hard time for me and Jason. We miss him dearly, but we're wanting to keep 2 girls this time. They tend to become pair bonded, just like Fancy and Daisy are now. They are so pair bonded that if we ended up wanting to get rid of them, we would have to get rid of them together. We're not getting rid of them, but you can never separate them. It would probably drive them into depression. They love each other very much. They are sisters from the same litter. Hey, Mama. Hey, baby. She's such a good girl. She's such a good girl. Funny story, the first time that we ever got Daisy and Fancy, we didn't know they were pregnant. We came home with them, had them in a kennel, came home with them, and they, Jason literally had to rodeo style her inside their pen. Fancy over there was going bananas. And to be so small, these boogers are strong. They are nothing but 100 pounds of muscle. They are completely strong. I was telling her she needed to go on a diet, talking to Jason about lessening her feed and putting her on a diet, and turned out 2 weeks later we had piggies. So okay, here we are, guys, on the hillside. We are doing feeding and watering time, and we are actually wetting our piggies. They love to be washed. Fancy loves. This is Daisy. Here's Fancy. Ah. You got mud all over your face, Mama. She loves it. I know you see food over there on the side. Let's get it off your face, show how pretty you are for the cameras. Yes, look how pretty she is for the cameras. Look at you, you're so pretty, girl. That's you, baby. I know you want food. Let me fill up your water first, Mama. Yeah. Yeah. They know I got food sitting right over there. They're ready for the food. You got a good bath. Jason and I like to put a little water in their pig food. They seem to have a hard time getting it down when we don't. So we mix it with a little water and they take it down pretty good. Three hungry piggies that are dying for food. Come on, guys. There we go. This is what feeding time looks like on the hillside. Now that Miss Fancy has been washed off, you can tell she's black, and you can tell that Daisy's white now that I got most of the mud off of her. Avie didn't tolerate it that well. But you can tell by looking down at her little udders that she is just swollen, bless her heart. She's my girls. Got a good bath. You're cool now. Now they're cool. They're not so hot. Pigs have to have cold water, a mud hole, some kind of hole. Just like dogs, they don't have sweat glands. So they can overheat very easily. This afternoon, they'll get a good snack of watermelon and some fruit that they really like. We spoil our girls and boy. Their tails wag. They know they're loved. Well guys, that's feeding time, and we have showed you our Daisy and Miss Fancy that are about ready to pop. We wanted to give y'all a glance of them before they have their babies. They could literally have them at any moment. Their due date is June, so we're ready. Little Avie. If you like what you see, please hit the button down below and subscribe. And if you hit the little bell button, you'll get like a notification or something. We can't wait to show you our pigs and how many we get and what they look like. I'm excited. It'll be our second litter of pigs here on the hillside. We're just having all kinds of new births this spring. This extremely hot spring. Oh, look at it. Those two are white.
Yeah. You think they're okay?
They were just a minute ago. Oh, yeah.
He's see, he's just now. He's still messy. Oh my gosh. You're doing such a good job, girl. Such a good job. There he goes. Look at him. Oh, look at him, Jason.